Hey there folks, Rel here. This is your weekly update for Sunday, January 19th, 2014, and there isn't a whole lot that's happened this week. First, we reviewed the NS-15M, which is a common pool light machine gun that trades off damage for controllability. The weapon is a lot of fun and the review is there if you're interested. We also had a video about how quirks in games are sometimes a good thing, and that when you take away those quirks you can risk losing a very entertaining element of the game. There's a line to be drawn, of course, and we touch a little bit on the differences between changes that need to be fixed because they can ruin the experience of others, as well as changes that don't have hugely detrimental impacts and could have otherwise been left in the game. There were lots of opinions, nostalgia, and controversy in that video, but I think it was a really important topic to explore, especially given the more recent changes to the game. The subscribers who are currently donating to the channel already have access to the Zoe review, but for everybody else it's going to be out on Monday morning. The review actually ended up being excessively long. I think it runs about 25 minutes total, and that's after I cut out a number of opinions just for the sake of time. Even so, there's a lot of good information in there, especially for an ability that I feel is still workable given my playstyle, but is undoubtedly flawed in at least a few ways. Another thing that I would like to address is an idea that many people have been suggesting in the comment section or otherwise, and the long and short of it is, there are some subscribers who would like it if I had a Patreon rewards bracket that lets people play with me. Now basically I don't want to do that for a couple of reasons. The first is that when I normally play, I'm usually on to gather very specific footage, and I usually don't play for long periods of time. They're sporadic and short-lived, and I hop around from character to character and it's just a mess. And this would be really annoying for both sides of the fence. It'd be annoying for me, wanting to gather footage but feeling like I have other obligations, and it would be annoying to the subscriber because they'd have to log on instantly whenever I just blast out a notification and then try to keep up with me. When I do play with folks, I want to play with everyone who is available. The only time that I do that right now is when I stream every Wednesday on twitch.tv/rel. Now I am still trying to think of additional ways to give the paying subscribers more value, aside from the early access and the bonus reel shoutouts. And I do have some ideas, but we'll talk about those when I get settled on them. Speaking of live streaming though, I will not be live streaming this coming week. Usually I live stream on twitch.tv/rel starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and usually go on to about 7:30 p.m. So instead of watching me there, go to www.twitch.tv/itsmurda_TV. Itsmurda is a PlanetSide 2 player. He streams a lot, like a lot. So he's a really good person to follow if you're trying to get your PlanetSide 2 fix while you're busy at work or whenever you just can't play the game yourself. Lastly, I do want to say thank you all again for supporting the channel. A good number of people have donated through Patreon and through PayPal, and I'm incredibly humbled and thankful for it. And aside from that, there isn't a whole lot going on. Thanks very much folks, we're all signing off.